TIFUpdate. Dropping my GF at work. Original post. https://www.reddit.com/r/tifu/swpxmp7rdr. I was in the mall yesterday when I heard someone saying, "Excuse me." I turned around and locked eyes with a man who had a boy sitting in a shopping cart. The boy waved at me and said hello. I waved back. The man apologized for bothering me and said his son wanted to say hello to his teacher's BF. I laughed and said I was impressed his son remembered me from the one meeting we had. The dad and I introduced ourselves, which was a little awkward afterwards because both of us paused like we expected the other person to lead the conversation. The boy automatically broke the silence and asked where my GF was. I said she was at home. The boy asked if she was sick. I said yes and asked how he knew that. The boy pointed at the period pain medication in my shopping cart and said his sister used that too whenever she's sick. The dad apologized again and said his son was disturbingly observant for his age. I joked and said I didn't even know what a period was when I was that young. The boy asked if my GF was not gonna be at school on Monday. I said I didn't know. The boy whispered something to his dad, which made the dad look very uncomfortable. The dad said his son wanted to pray for his teacher. I had no idea what to say. The dad said his ex-wife has been teaching their son to become more religious ever since their separation. I said I guess didn't have a problem with his son praying for his teacher. The boy awkwardly stood up inside the shopping cart and asked me to hand him the period meds, which I did after the dad's nod of approval. I didn't know the prayer was gonna happen right there in the dairy aisle until the boy politely instructed us to close our eyes. The boy literally prayed out loud for his teacher to recover while blessing the period medication. Mid-prayer, the dad tapped me on the shoulder and showed me something he typed on his phone. The message said his ex-wife has been brainwashing his son with religion after he, the dad, came out of the closet during the marriage. I had no idea how to react to that information, so I just nodded. The dad mouthed, "I'm so fucking sorry," and then closed his eyes again. I did the same. As soon as I heard, "Amen," I opened my eyes and thanked the boy for the prayer. The boy handed back the period medication and sat down in the shopping cart like he was bored now. On that note, we eventually said our goodbyes and went our separate ways. Fun fact, another effective treatment for period pain was telling my GF what happened because she practically laughed the pain away. TL. Doctor bumped into one of the boys my GF taught at school. Little homie saw period pain meds in my shopping cart and connected the dots before praying out loud for my GF to recover while his dad and I died inside.